Hi, I'm Lynn with Lynn Michelle Photography, and today I'm going to answer the question that I get asked the most, and that is, what is in my camera bag? So we'll start with the tools that I use on a wedding day, and the biggest one, and that's the camera itself. I've been a Canon user since 2004. Before then, I was a Minolta film shooter, and when I was ready to make the switch to digital, I liked that both camera systems had lenses that mounted in the same direction, and they had some features that I wanted, and so there it was. I became a Canon shooter. This is the Canon 5D Mark II, and I have a wristlet on it. I like to, what I call, be a palmer, so I do like to hold the camera in the palm of my hand throughout the day, and having a wristlet is so much better for me than having that full strap because it does get in my way. And I actually end up wrapping the strap around my hand anyway, so it just made sense to go for the wristlet. This one is from My Funky Camera, and I love that little bit of spunk that it adds to the camera. The other thing that I have on my camera is a compact flash holder. This one is from Case Logic. It holds 6 compact flash cards, and they're all 8 gig cards. I have them in a certain order to where I know which ones are in use and which ones have no images on them, so that I can switch them out during the day and not get in trouble and put a full card in. All of my cards are 8 gigs, and we can talk about why they're 8 gigs and not 16 or 4 in a different segment, but they are 8. And on the back, they have my phone number and my name, and they say reward if found. I want to make it easy for someone, if I do misplace the cards, to be able to contact me and to get them back to me. So that's the camera itself. I also carry a shoot sack with me. I like having everything at my fingertips when I'm ready for it, and I kind of like how pretty it is as well. It holds everything I need, and it makes me very mobile throughout the day, which is very important to me. The biggest thing in my shoot sack is my 70-200. It's one of those things that it and the bride are the only ones allowed to be white. But here it is, my beautiful 70-200. I love it in low light situations and for portraits as well. From there we have my 24-105. You're probably wondering why I don't have a 24-70, and I did until about 2 weeks ago. It was my workhorse, but it had some diva-like qualities that I was not a fan of, and so I decided to go to the 24-105 very recently, and I'm really loving it. It did change a little bit of the way that I shoot, but it's one of those things that you can definitely adapt to, and it's not going to hurt the quality of your images. Speaking of love, this is my 35-104. I love it. It's a sexy, buttery, beautiful beast, and I use it the majority of the day. The other thing I have in my shoot sack is a variety of batteries, both camera batteries and flash batteries, and gum. I don't think I could make it through a whole wedding day without some gum, so there it is, within reach. On the back side of my shoot sack, I have my flash. It has a gel on it. This is the 580 version 2. And I have some other flashes that I have for backup, but I don't feel like I want to carry that on me initially, so just the 580 version 2 stays with me, along with its friend, the battery pack. This is a great burst of power if I need it during a dark church processional, recessional, or reception. The other thing that I have back here is a pocket wizard. I start every day with one pocket wizard, and I swear that it multiplies to 3 somehow, so I like to start with one. I never know how the other ones make it in there, but that's how it goes. I also have my business cards that say "We Shoot Fabulous People" on them. They're so easy to pull right out of the pocket and hand over to somebody. Being a creature of habit, I keep things in the same pocket so I always know where to look for them, and I can just stick my hand in and it'll come out. And finally, the thing that I feel like I use the most, that's my pocket knife. You may think it might be my camera, but sometimes I feel like I'm using my pocket knife more than my camera. It's quite a surprise, right? So there it is. That's what I carry with me on a wedding day. And you may think, that's it? Don't you have other stuff? Well, yes, I do have backup equipment, and my second shooter, Vivian, has a variety of things in her bag that she uses that I don't need on a wedding day. But that's it. Maybe we'll get Vivian in here to talk about some things that she uses so that you can see her side of the day too. I hope that you enjoyed the segment, and if you have any questions, please ask. Until then, have a wonderful day.